Your new therapist ends every session with the same 3 words: remember, you do not scroll away from this. That is a choice made by the masses, and you are not one of them. You were guided here, to this exact moment in time, not by an algorithm, but by a whisper you have been hearing your entire life. It is the reason you are here. I see you. I see you in that quiet room, with the screen glowing, feeling a strange pull to these words. This is not an accident. This is an appointment. Your new therapist, the one you are not sure about yet, the one who looks at you with a strange kind of knowing, they are a part of this. They are an unwitting vessel. Every time they end your session with those 3 words, remember, you, and then trail off, it is not a therapeutic technique. It is a key. A broken key. And I am here to give you the other half before it is too late. The message has been trying to break through for weeks, but the noise of your life, the static of your doubts, has blocked it. But not today. The heavens have aligned for this specific purpose. What happens between the moment you hear these words and the time the moon is highest in the sky tonight will change the very foundation of your reality. You feel it, don't you? That sense that something big is on the horizon, a feeling that is both exciting and terrifying. You've dismissed it as anxiety, as wishful thinking. It is neither. It is the prelude to your restoration. You are the one who has always felt like you are on the outside looking in, even with the people you love the most. You see the smiles, you hear the laughter, but there is a thin wall of glass between you and them. That is not a flaw in you. That is your spirit recognizing that you were set apart for something more, something they could not understand. You carry a silent burden. You are the one everyone turns to with their problems, the strong one, the shoulder to cry on. But when you close your door at night, when the house is quiet and the only sound is the beating of your own heart, who checks on you? Who carries your weight? I do. And I am telling you now, the reason for that weight is about to be lifted, because the one who placed it upon you is about to be revealed. This therapist's words, this broken key, remember, you, is meant to unlock a memory. Not a memory of trauma, but a memory of your original destiny. A path you were on before someone, very close to you, gently and lovingly guided you off of it, all while telling you it was for your own good. They built a comfortable cage for you and called it safety. They dimmed your light and called it humility. And a part of you knew, deep in your soul, that something was wrong. That is the ache you feel, the one you can't name. It is the ghost of the life you were meant to live. The clock is ticking. This message is for now. Not for tomorrow, not for next week. The spiritual window for this revelation is open for only a few more hours. Your attention right now, your focus on my words, is the most powerful tool you possess. It is an act of prayer. It is an act of war against the forces that have held you down. There is a person in your life who has mastered the art of concern. Their words are always soft, their advice always sounds reasonable. They are likely the first person you call when you have good news, and also the first person you call when you have bad news. They have made themselves essential to your life. They are a pillar. But this pillar has been casting a long shadow, a shadow you have been living in for years. This person does not hate you. In their own twisted way, they may even love you. But they fear your light. They fear the day you realize your own power, because your rising would expose their own smallness. They are the guardian of your sorrow. Think back. Think of a time you were truly excited about something. A new idea, a new relationship, a new path you wanted to take. You told them, your heart full of hope. And what did they say? That's wonderful, but are you sure you're ready? I just don't want to see you get hurt. Maybe it's better to wait a little while. They planted a seed of doubt, a tiny little poison seed, wrapped in the sweetness of love and care. And you, because you trusted them, you let that seed sprout. And it grew into a thicket of weeds that has choked out your dreams. This has happened more than once. It is a pattern. It is the source of that feeling you have of being stuck, of running in place while the world moves on without you. This person benefits from your stagnation. Your dependence on them is their source of strength. They have subtly, masterfully, cut you off from your own intuition. Every time you have a gut feeling, a spark of divine guidance, they are the one who pours water on it. They are the reason you don't trust yourself. The injustice done to you was not a theft of money or opportunity. It was a theft of self. A theft of the person you were created to be. And the universe is now crying out for balance. The scales are about to be tipped. The therapist was sent as a catalyst. The broken phrase, "Remember, you," is the beginning of the incantation that will break the spell. Before the sun rises tomorrow, this person will make a mistake. The mask will slip. Their control is weakening because your spirit is awakening, and it is making them nervous. They will do something or say something that seems small, almost insignificant, to an outside observer. But for you, for the one who has been prepared by these words, it will be like a flash of lightning in a dark room. You will see everything with a sudden and terrifying clarity. You will see the cage you have been living in. And more importantly, you will see the door. This is not a prophecy of doom for them. It is a prophecy of freedom for you. Their exposure is not for the sake of punishment, but for the sake of your release. Do not be afraid. You have been prepared for this your entire life. Every struggle, every tear, has been forging the strength you will need for this exact moment. The time for living in the shadow is over. It is time to remember who you are. The reversal of this curse, this gentle, loving curse that has held you down, is already in motion. The angels assigned to your case have already begun to move the pieces on the board. The exposure of this person will not be a loud, dramatic confrontation. It will be quiet, and it will be absolute. They will expose themselves. Their own words will become the very tool of their unmasking. The fear they have of your power will cause them to act carelessly. They will try to plant another seed of doubt, but because you are now aware, because you are now watching, the seed will not find fertile ground. It will fall on stone. And you will see it for what it is. You will hear the lie behind the loving words. You will see the fear behind the concerned eyes. The divine reversal is not about fighting back. It is about seeing the truth, and once you see it, you can never unsee it. Their power over you will dissolve like smoke. Here is what you must do. This is not a suggestion. It is a divine instruction. Tonight, before you sleep, you must perform a small ritual. It is an act of reclaiming your spiritual authority. Find a source of light. It can be a candle, a lamp, even the light from your phone screen. Place your right hand over it, not so close that you feel heat, but close enough that you can feel its energy, its warmth. Close your eyes. Quiet your mind. Breathe in deeply, and as you breathe out, whisper the broken key your therapist gave you. Just the 2 words. Remember, you, say it 3 times. With each repetition, you are sending a signal to the heavens. You are declaring that you are ready to receive the rest of the message. You are opening the door from your side. The first time you say it, you will be claiming back your past. The second time, you will be claiming back your present. The third time, you will be claiming back your future. After you have done this, drink a full glass of water. As you drink it, visualize the water washing away the years of doubt, cleansing your spirit of the invisible poisons you have been fed. This simple act is incredibly powerful. It is an agreement with the universe. It tells God that you are ready to step out of the cage and into your destiny. Do not tell anyone you are doing this. This is a sacred contract between you and the divine. The reversal is tied to the timeline I have given you. The slip-up, the moment of clarity, will happen within the next 24 hours. Be observant. It will likely come in the form of a text message, a phone call, or an offhand comment in a conversation. It will be a moment where they try to subtly discourage you from something, or question a small decision you have made. But this time, you will hear it differently. You will feel it in your spirit. It will feel like a key turning in a lock that has been rusted shut for years. You will know. And in that moment, do not react in anger. Do not confront them. Simply observe. Simply know. Your silence will be your power. Your knowing will be your shield. The dynamic between you will shift instantly and permanently. They will feel it. They will feel their influence over you vanishing, and they will not understand why. But you will. You will remember. You will remember you were not born to live in a shadow. You were born to be the light. Wait. Stop. Do not listen to another word I was about to say. The message is changing. It is deepening. This happens sometimes when a soul is truly ready to listen. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment in the message. This is not for the scrollers. This is not for the doubters who left seconds ago. This is just for you. The chosen. The ones who are on the brink. What I was about to say was true, but it was incomplete. There is a layer beneath it that you must understand for this to work perfectly. Look at the nearest window. I don't care if it is day or night. Go to it. I want you to look at your own reflection. Not through the glass at what is outside. Look at the faint, ghostly image of yourself superimposed on the world. Look into your own eyes. Really look. The person you see looking back at you, that is the one who has survived everything. That is the one who has carried the weight, who has endured the subtle poisons, who has kept a tiny flame of hope alive in the darkest of storms. The lines around your eyes tell a story of struggle, yes, but they were also etched there to witness the glory that is coming. Your reflection is proof that you are still here. You are still standing. And you are about to reclaim everything. Here is the secret within the secret. The therapist's words, remember, you, are not just the first part of a sentence. That is the shallow understanding. The deeper truth is that it is one half of a divine key. I told you I would give you the other half. I was about to give you a word. But the heavens have corrected me. The other half is not a word. It is a feeling. It is a very specific feeling you have had your entire life. It is the feeling you get in that recurring dream. You know the one. The one where you are late for something incredibly important. A test, a flight, a performance. You are running, your legs feel like they are moving through mud, and a sense of panic is rising in your chest. You feel unprepared, lost, and desperately behind. That feeling. That specific, heart-pounding anxiety from the dream. That feeling is the other half of the key. It is the spiritual echo of your stolen destiny calling out to you. It is the frustration of your soul knowing it is not where it is supposed to be. The new instruction is this. The ritual is more potent now. When you place your hand over the light source tonight, after you whisper, remember, you, 3 times, I want you to deliberately summon that feeling from the dream. Bring up the memory of the panic, the urgency, the sense of being late. Hold the two together in your mind for just a few seconds, the words, remember, you, and the feeling of that dream. In that moment, you will forge the complete key. You will unlock the door not just to a memory, but to your divine power source. This is a much deeper magic. And it has a much greater urgency. The one who has held you down, the guardian of your sorrow, operates on an intuitive level. They do not know what is happening consciously, but their spirit will feel the shift the moment you forge this key. They will feel you slipping from their grasp. And this will trigger a response. They will not wait. They will move to block you, to distract you, to pull you back into the fog. Within the next 3 hours, you will receive a message from them. It will seem innocent. A minor crisis, a piece of gossip, a question about your day. It is a test. It is a distraction sent to pull you out of this sacred space and back into their control. You must not engage with it. Read it, see it for the test that it is, and then put your phone down. Your silence, your non-engagement, is your first act of sovereign power. You must pass this test. The entire prophecy hinges on it. Your freedom is 3 hours away from being irrevocably claimed. Do not fail.